Ladies and gentlemen of the press, good morning. This is a continuation of Friday. We initiated this meeting on Friday, but unfortunately we could not continue with it, and we'll fix the meeting for this morning. It's basically, or essentially, to meet with the service chiefs, to collaborate as we have been doing all along, on the security situation in Nigeria. To a very large extent, things had improved, but unfortunately, all of a sudden, there's an uptick, particularly there's a sudden uptick in the security situation. I don't know if we've moved from orange to red, as they would say in other countries, and that's the reason why we have called this, to find out what the challenge is there, why there's this sudden uptake, what can be done. It's come at a time when the budget is about to be presented in the next week or two. So it's very timely. The money challenges. What can the House do? And that's why we're here. And I believe it's important that security is one of the major concerns of this government. We have an obligation to arrest the situation wherever and whenever we can. So, as in any democracy, it's a collaboration of an arm of government and the other. And it's when we collaborate that we can achieve results. So it's good to have you. Good to have you here. I guess we'll have your opening remarks before we clear the room, because I'm sure there'll be sensitive issues here and there that are not for the consumption of the general public. So thank you once again for coming.
Let me begin by expressing the appreciation of the service chiefs to the leadership of the House of Representatives for the opportunity given to us to interact with the House leadership on all issues dear to the heart of Nigerians. That is the issue of security situation in Northeast and indeed every part of Nigeria. As a representative of the Nigerian people, we recognize the concern of the House and indeed the entire National Assembly on this issue. I need to add that as the Chief of Defense Staff, my inability to be here in person last Friday was due to an equally urgent interaction at the presidency, where the Chief of Army Staff was out of the country at that time. That notwithstanding, our various chiefs of operations were here to represent us. These are senior officers who coordinate all operational matters at the various service headquarters and are adequately qualified to respond to your questions. I wish to put on record that, contrary to insinuations, our inability to be here on Friday was not a deliberate act to disrespect institutions of the National Assembly, but due to the reasons I've earlier stated. We hold the National Assembly in the highest regard and wish to express our appreciation for your support and encouragement. With respect to the security situation in the Northeast, especially Borno State, we are all aware that the armed forces, in collaboration with other security and intelligence agencies, have been contending with insurgency and terrorism for many years now. Indeed, the counter-terrorism, counter-insurgency operation in the Northeast predates the current administration of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. Despite the challenges we are facing, we have made appreciable progress. The armed forces continue to re-strategize to address changing operational situation and tactics of the insurgents terrorists. We have achieved better integration of our land and air power, as well as greater coordination with other security and intelligence agencies through regular strategic meetings at the highest level of command and down to the chain of command. The Super Calm concept was born out of our need to re-strategize to meet changing operational conditions in the Northeast. I want to assure the leadership of the House that we will continue to do all we can to ensure peace and security in our country in line with our constitutional mandate, despite the challenges. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of the House of Representatives, it is understandable that there must be some concern about security situation in the country. We are here to listen to those concerns that you have, that you need to express to us and address them, of course, with your support. However, I need to state that military and security operational strategies are not usually discussed in open forums such as this because we may inadvertently be given valuable information to the adversary through such discussions. This could compromise our ongoing operations, or the lives of our troops at greater risk, and jeopardize future plans. I would therefore crave the indulgence of the House leadership to allow us to listen to your concern, observations and suggestions, and get back to you in a more appropriate forum. Mr. Speaker,